Welcome back, guys, to Granblue Fantasy Relink. Well, last episode, with Lilith seemingly defeated, she still had another trick up her sleeve. As while Id tried to tend to its adoptive mother, she unleashed the primeval dragon sleeping within him, Bahamut. Rushing after the transformed former foe in our final chapter, Id, we confronted Bahamut Versa, who also housed the devoured power of Angru Menu in the sky, managing to free Id from within and seal away the dragon in another dimension, with Rolan having sacrificed himself for now to end the main story as the credits rolled, and we now wonder what is next for the crew.
We finally made it back. What are we gonna do now?
I think we should start by finding Rolan's house.
If memory serves, he was living at the church. But why the sudden interest?
The church. Got it.
New customization options are available. New stickers and character colors. Colors can be changed via character details. We got fast travel now to instantly travel between town services by pressing L2 to fly to other islands, head to the docks.
Man, he didn't even answer you. Guess we still need to work on his people skills.
Well, at least we know where he went. We should go see what he's thinking.
Seems like the story's just straight up continuing. We got propeller problems here. We have only 3 damaged tail fins for this guy at this point in time.
Let's kick some tail.
Now let's check this counter and see what's on it.
Yes, can I help you?
So it's still just a Fate episode or 2 or 3 or so. Rosetta's definitely, yeah, progress for the main story. So only 2 for Rosetta and 1 for Eugen. It's interesting.
Have a nice day. Hello there.
Also on the other side of things, did this change? No. What? Still only that, so it continues fire. And there's a new menu items have been added to this place, supposedly. Wow, did you know that my sleepy little diner was the first restaurant the saviors of Zegagrande ever visited? Well, guess what fueled them on their journey? That's right, our one-of-a-kind Folka barley soup. Their adventures were fraught with many trials. I've heard how they saved the lives of many people on the way, so in honor of their amazing deed, I've come up with a new dish themed after their airship, the Grandcypher. I call it Folka's Epic Schweinschacks. Okay. Translation, please. Schweinschacks. Only 20 orders are available each day. You've got to taste it to believe it. It's something involving bacon or pork. It's the shacks bit that gets me. Schweinschacks.
Okay. Is your stomach growling? Give it what it wants.
There's also another thing I can check out now that I think about it. If I go to Masteries, we still haven't obtained the hard quest difficulty. So therefore we haven't actually moved the game on yet. Interesting. A curious charm? We do not have anywhere near the disaster or eternal snowflakes we need 80 of each for this, but 37,000 in cash and some good stuff in return ain't bad. Azurite Splendor. So there's quests now that are far beyond. Roasted ham hock or pork knuckle. Okay. We've at least saved a few more wee pincers. But we still need to save more for Fortune Crystal M. Yes, save more of those guys. How? How can I go back? This is also another thing we need explained. Because that would seem to be what we need to do.
Found him. What you doing here, Ed?
Looking for a way to save Rolan.
This place is replete with his memory.
We really appreciated it, you chipping in to rescue Rolan.
I owe him just as much as you do. More, even.
I feel bad intruding on his home without permission, but there might be clues around. Want to help us search?
Hello there. Did I hear you mention Rolan?
Huh? Oh yeah, you a friend of his too?
So my ears didn't deceive me. We've met before, remember? At the docks of Tempeel.
Oh, you're the guy that told us about hallowed ground.
The very same. But, back to Rolan. Would you happen to know where he is? I can't seem to get in touch.
Oh, he's...
He's somewhere far away.
Yeah, really far. It'll probably take him a while to get back.
That's fine. I just wanted to be sure he was safe. Knowing Rolan, he'll probably wander in through that door when we need him most. Though, to be honest, I hope that's sooner rather than later.
Why is that? Something wrong?
Well, as you may know, in addition to being a vicar, Rolan was the local Mr. Fix-It. And I'm not just talking repairs. Monster hunting, herb picking, he was a real lifesaver. But now that Rolan's gone, there's tons of work that's going unfinished.
I'll do it.
Huh?
I'll take up his mantle.
Ah, this is so painful to watch. Will somebody please teach this kid to speak like a normal person?
I think Id meant to say he just wants to be helpful now that Roland's gone. Right, Id?
Right.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you. But, how do I put this? We were comfortable asking Rolan for favors because we trusted him. While you certainly look like an upstanding young man, you're still a stranger. No offense.
But
We'll help out too.
Great idea! Hey, mister, we aren't strangers. What if we tagged along?
Well, all right, if you insist. I have to say, though, you've done so much for our city. I feel guilty piling more work on you.
you sure about this, Captain?
Yeah, it's what Rolan would want.
Thanks.
Well, now that everything's settled, I'll forward all our jobs to the Crew Alliance Reform. Whenever you feel like taking something on, head over to the quest counter. Thank you again, and best of luck.
Id has joined the party. And now everything that's going on is going on over there. We can still go in his place, though, if we want to nose about. There's an option. There are people hanging out here. Waiting for him.
Thanks.
I don't know if there's anything to find by being nosy, though, considering we could just go back to here. It's probably, in fact, for me to get that thing if I missed it earlier. Still haven't found a wee pincer in anywhere but the stages, so I do wonder if they are only out and about. But to be honest, these areas have a lot more little nooks to look around in. Alright, well, there's two more quests nearby us for us to at least pick up. One's up there, and one's up at where Catalina was training at one point. Not Zafba. New recruits need a boost. A fortitude shard should do the trick. They're forged from the passion of ancient warriors. If you have any left over, could you share them with us? For 250 mastery points? Sure.
Let's kick some
I'll do whatever you want.
easier than eating apples.
And the other one is up here, which I'm guessing I can just jump up to. Never tried to before, after all.
Nice find.
I've never been up here. What were they called again? You know, those redstones harboring untold power? Man, why can't I remember their name? They even use them as fuel for airships. Help me. Prism chips.
I smell
We've got
a
loads of them.
mission.
Another 250 points.
Mission complete.
Hey,
On the tip of my chip was the name of that quest. That's every new quest picked up. Apart from the ones that are here.
Hey, it's everyone's favorite crew. Perfect timing as usual. Truth is, I just put out an urgent cry for help. We got a caravan strong-armed by goblins in Skyworm Valley. I'm looking for folks to beat off the half-beasts and retrieve the stolen goods. Might be a tough battle, but think you can head out now?
Guess why not?
Yeah.
Knew I could count on you. Take care of yourselves, you hear?
You must play as id for this chapter. Oh, okay. He's level 42 now. He comes at 40% offense and 45% defense. So that's a fair amount of completions already done. His weapon isn't terrible. And you can just buff his health a load as well. Not bad, not bad. 779 points. And I'm guessing even if it's at 40% to complete at this point in time, that we still have to obtain the hard quest difficulty. Now, can I make him a brand new weapon?
Got an order? What kind of weapons you need?
I probably should try sell
Wanna
stuff.
Something? Let's see what you got.
Oh, I don't actually have...
Your
I need to
weapons
farm
will
money
be prepared.
somehow. Money is
Let's
actually
go.
quite tight in this game.
Let's get to it.
Right, the Ekisax. Champion's Merit, we've got just one, so that'll do.
It's a success.
I do not want to equip it. I'll level it up, though.
I'll handle it. How about that?
As far as I could, anyway. 3 whole levels is all the cash I had left. I think I'll stick with the Ragnarok. I mean, it does look fairly impressive.
Don't forget about upkeep.
And from that, you should be able to get a little bit more on his overall collection score, if I'm right in saying. Damage dealt plus 5% when attacking a foe's weak point, and a little bit more health.
Bad.
Guess the only other thing to do would be to see if he's got some sigils, which he does not. Trait level 7, epic. Here, have some stuff.
You ready to make those goblins cough up what they stole?
Yeah.
Knew I could count on you. Take care of yourselves, you hear?
Ooh, does he have all the Fate Prologue stuff, or is the story himself his thing? It is a swordsman who has overcome the harsh fate imposed upon him. He overwhelms his enemies with the power of destruction. Press square repeatedly to perform combos, or triangle to lunge at a foe. His triangle is also chargeable for more power, so not that different from the captain. Landing a charged triangle attack or following up with a triangle attack fills the Versalis gauge. Once the gauge is full, it enters dragon form, enhancing its attacks. So he still has that.
Big fixer-upper debut. Let's all do our best to help him.
Let's find the goblins, recover the supplies. Sounds simple enough.
It will be. Combat's your forte, isn't it?
We're going down first, are we? I'll stop the curious ones of us from looking around a bit. You're supposed to be punching things? You've got a big sword. Use that. We've clubbed some guys quite well, I'll have you know.
And there's Gobbers are gobbers.
I'll make this quick. No!
Let it fall.
You got it.
Thanks.
Anything for a member of the crew.
How long can I charge it for?
Let's go!
That was pretty much as long as I needed to go for, but look at it.
Look out! Here comes the backup brigade!
We'll manage. Keep picking them off.
Dang, Id. Glad you're on our side now. This is a cakewalk.
I know, why am I not just speeding around everywhere?
Glad to be of help.
We were truly a sight to behold.
That's that. Let's grab the stuff and get out of here.
That's all we have to do. We killed them all.
This should be it. Let's move on.
Something's watching us. Stay sharp.
Does my gauge drain?
More goblins, but they shouldn't be much of a threat.
I don't know. Kind of weird they're attacking with such a small band.
Agreed. Though I don't sense reinforcements.
I see you up here, Goblin Archer. Oh, Mortify!
It's called Skyward Valley for a reason! Brace yourselves, everyone!
Sure explains why there weren't many goblins.
No. Local
So you get a
goblins
timer.
know how to defend themselves against wyverns. There must be more at play here.
I just get range attacks.
This should do it!
And if I combo it off, I get lasers.
Sure showed them!
Every rose has her thorns, after all.
Takes care of the flying lizard, but no sight of the stuff we came for.
We'll just have to keep looking. Let's go.
Interesting thing is he has Dragon Lave. Oh.
Trigger, follow me.
You have my ear.
Get him!
Come get me. What do you think?
No, another one.
Don't let up. Now we're cooking.
Take them down.
Sure.
Got him.
Go!
The next fight might not be so kind to us.
Then I'll just have to be more brutal.
Okay, take that as you will.
Do you guys ever wonder how Rolan was handling all these quests by himself?
if I
He certainly has a knack for them, doesn't he? You really can leave it to Mr. Fix-It.
I thought he was just ridiculously strong considering what he was.
Hey, did you guys see that? Something big just flew by.
Not part of the brief, not part of our problem.
It's just birds over there.
Another goblin. Let's take it out before it notices us.
Let none escape. We have perfect chemistry.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
We got the
It
stuff.
was a pleasure!
Come join me.
Little present for you.
See, the birds have noticed us, but Rackham has gun. I wonder if sometimes you just do multiplayer missions and everyone else just kills everything. You're just standing there going, do you know what I mean? Okay, I'm helping, honest.
More of them. Here they come.
Something's
I may as well
wrong.
take this first.
They're all running, but not from us.
Doesn't matter. We came here to do one thing.
Help me out.
I've got
Understood.
All right, sock it to him.
Indeed.
Sorry, not sorry.
Shall we?
Whoa. Nice one.
Another goblin band? What gives? I don't know, but it looks like our hunch was right.
What do you think?
It's over. After them.
Shall
Get
we?
a load of this.
Don't let up.
Yep, eyes on the front.
Let's retrieve those supplies.
I'm one hit away from transforming by the look of things.
Don't mind if I do.
That's 2 of 3 accounted for. So now we should have just 1 more.
Didn't know you were such a poet. That wasn't half bad.
Oh, Catalina. You sounded just like Sierra.
Wait, no, my sense of humor is far less unreliant.
I don't get it. Something humorous just now.
Oh, it's nothing, kid. Don't break your brain over a little joke.
What joke?
Wait a second, is this a chapter still? I've not been looking for crab friends, but now one of those chests has appeared. I'm now going, should I have been looking for crabs?
Look at all those shiny rocks. Make sure you nab them all.
Oh god, I just had to jump there.
Couldn't cut it.
I overshot it.
Up for a treasure challenge? Break a leg.
Find the smallest margin.
Let's see. Okay.
100 mastery points too.
Yoink. Huh. Don't mind if I do.
All right, enough
We've seen this area of Rackham.
Here's the last supply pack.
We have to take out these goblins first.
Just what I needed.
Late to run away, bro.
What was that? Stay alert!
No way! Nobody said anything about a griffin.
Well, this explains why the goblins were fleeing. No one wants to be griffin lunch.
It wasn't in the request. Can't have it stirring up any more monsters. In which case, better take it down.
Hey, now you're starting to sound like a real Mr. Fix-It. Oh, you're in for it.
I have an issue fighting the guy that's up in the air though.
What do you think?
Got gauge. That's the slow attack? Oh, okay.
Come on.
Bury them.
I love you guys.
Even our final form.
That wasn't even my final form, my god.
Proceed with caution.
Okay, blood first, so we can't do special on it now.
Get out of its path.
It's gonna use whirling jail on me. Get behind the rubble. It doesn't stop the suction.
Try to heal up fast. Thanks, Lyria.
Never enough!
It broke me at the same time as I broke you.
Day will be ours. There's no telling what it will do with its back corner. Be careful.
Let's end this.
Basis!
Check this out.
We've worn it down! A few more shots and Bird Brain's done for!
I got ya.
Using punishment!
Shine as one. Tide of chaos.
Oh, tide of chaos, eh?
Nice! It's on its last leg! Get him, Ed! On it! Going getting tough.
There, he dead. We can kill it in time. Just hit it a bit more.
Again.
Okay, maybe I should leave. Oh god. Oh god. It's fine. I like flying. Someone just shot in the face. Guessing from the explosion, it's Rackham.
Mission, quest complete. Now to bring the items back to the client.
Yeesh, you're all business, huh?
Go easy on him. He's still new to all this.
No, I didn't even pick up.
Hey, I heard about the job. Thanks a million.
You know, I think Id would make a great Mr. Fix-It until Rolan comes back.
I'd be a fool if I turned down someone who's garnered your seal of approval. Id, the citizens of Tempeel would be honored if you kept serving our city. And I'm sorry that I ever doubted you.
Why be sorry?
I think Id meant to say that you don't need to apologize. That he's happy to help. Right, Id?
Yeah.
Yuria? When did you learn to speak Id? I mean, doesn't he remind you of a certain someone? Right? I've heard Roxy talk more than these two.
I speak plenty, I think.
Don't worry about it. You know what they say. Silence is golden.
Exactly. You might not talk the talk, but you certainly walk the walk. I know this city will be safe in your hands.
They never would have trusted me without your help. So thank you.
No worries. Let's make Rolan proud.
We owe that guy our lives. Least we could do is help him with the housekeeping.
Yep. Not to mention, we even found his journal. Talk about a coinky-dink.
It truly is a priceless keepsake. His memories are etched across these pages.
He must have been super busy putting out fires to drop this and not even notice.
I don't know. Our boy Rolan sounds exactly like the type to have his head in the clouds.
You know, if we keep running errands, maybe we'll find more of his belongings.
Good point. By retracing his footsteps, we could discover a way to rescue him.
Speaking of his footsteps, Id, if I may, there's one point I would like to emphasize.
What?
Skill wasn't the only reason Rolan was so beloved. There was also the way he carried himself. How gentle he was.
That's for sure. I'd ask Rolan for directions in a heartbeat. On the other hand, you always look like you just sniffed a garbage can.
So what should I do?
You could try smiling more?
Okay.
That's how someone would smile if they were sitting on hot coal.
Oh, I know! Id, why don't you try acting like Rolan? We can start with how he talks. Just leave it to Mr. Fix-It. Now your turn.
Just leave it to Mr. Fix-It.
Wow.
We've got a long way to go.
Okay, another chapter. Skybound Heart. Roland's Notes 2 has been acquired. Another aged journal. The entries seem to be about Roland's past. Let's read. Research log DZAMA 2307. In the decades since Avia Dogma was established, the number of followers worshipping the primal beasts as primeval gods has grown rapidly. They flocked to this house of worship erected upon a small island in the Einstedo archipelago. During my development to the holy site, I encountered a sky dweller called himself Aldo. He was an especially fervent believer, even for Avief's standards, and he was well regarded by his brethren. On one occasion, Aldo shouted, "Leave it to Mr. Fix-It," before racing far north to exterminate monsters. He did this without seeking reward, intending only to ease the concerns of residents in the southern reaches. To borrow sky dweller parlance, he was a nice guy. I must admit his actions baffled me. I suppose that's what intrigued me. The curiosity of this professed handyman knew no limits. Because I was an off-islander, he questioned me incessantly about other islands, about their food, culture, music, and monsters. Aldo always wrote me into errands that demanded my swordsmanship, yet I never felt compelled to help against my will. Dealing with him was like a breath of fresh air for an astral like me. Astonishing, it seems even I am not immune to the influence of emotional intelligence. I will note any further changes in my behavior as my conversations with Aldo continue. Astreus. Skyfarer grade promotion. You earn a new Skyfarer grade for clearing new Mr. Fix-It. We've now gone from novice to veteran. You may now join online quests of the following difficulty. Hard, very hard, extreme. Hard quest difficulty has been unlocked, giving you new quests to challenge. You've also earned the following rewards. Another crewmate card, 5 fortitude crystals, a heliotrope urn, and fortitude crystal S. You got another crewmate card, thank you very much. The people trusting it as they open up new requests. Be sure to help out sky dwellers throughout Zegagrande.
So bad. What's next?
Finish the jobs Rolan started, 2 out of 8. And now we see the game open up to us, including Fate episodes galore and more. Keep clearing quests that have the special icon to access more challenging quests. The Quick Quest feature allows you to depart on a random quest that you've unlocked. Clearing a Quick Quest awards Dahlia badges. Trade them to Cielo for valuable items. So this is a way of getting you to help out with other people's quests. Okay. When playing Quick Quests with online players, your stats may be adjusted if your power greatly exceeds the advised power. Moreover, using gold badge tickets grants bonus gold badges. You have chapter select. Replay your favorite story beats while finding secrets and chests you might have missed. Chests count? It's also a good way to strengthen your characters. You can quit a chapter at any time.
Hello there.
Okay. Lots of stuff has been unlocked now. Oh, it even tells me how many things I've got in each one. So there was 1 crab before we were introduced to what crabs were, and 2 chests that I missed. Oh, even the slimes count. I missed 2 chests. Oh, I got all the crabs in chapter 2. I think that's a miracle. Missed 1 in chapter 3, got all the slimes. Missed 1 in chapter 4, yeah. Got all the slimes in chapter 5. Wow, there was 7 more crabs in chapter 6 that I missed. Chapter 7 are 2 crabs, a slime and 2 chests that I missed. Fairly good in chapter 8. And even chapter 9 I missed 2 crabs. But I did get all the chests. And I'm guessing the one I missed, the slime, I saw the slime, but I didn't actually beat it. And some of these chests, of course, that count, for example, on Shadows in the Snowscape, they were challenge chest quest things. So at some point in time, I'm going to have to go back and get all these with the power of editing, I think. Probably between this session and the next sounds like a great time for me. Sam, skip it over the 20 chest one. Why, did I get those less? Also, now Fate episodes galore have opened up, most likely. So now, by the look of it, all the gates have been removed. There's not a finished story progression in sight. It is now just reach levels with characters. Like, EO can nearly finish. EO can actually finish all of EO's Fate episodes. It has some. It requires you to be of level and something. So, we'll leave it for now. where to go with here. Yours is well open for us. I guess there's a lot of things to decide on. And then there's the undertaking quest. We've got veteran Skyfarer. We can only go into hard at the moment. That's 3,000 power as advised. They're all within my power range currently on... Well, its power range. So its reward being... Copper Spellbook. I was like, is that the notes? Because it said that if I clear quests, I get it. So what is marking that and what is not? Apart from that, we have one more normal quest to do.
All right,
so that is a thing too. Do you know what? I think we just might check out 2 Fate episodes.
Yes. Can I help you?
Because, let's face it, EOs are pretty much complete. So let's just see the end of EO's story, which was not too long ago that we progressed massively in it.
The day had arrived for Lev to show his parents the magic trick he learned from me. Was he going to be able to pull it off? I had to see for myself, so I followed them to a restaurant in town and sat at a nearby table. Somehow just watching was enough to make me nervous too.
I want to show you something.
Come on, you can do this. It's all about sleight of hand, remember? Lev showed his parents the palm of his empty hand and covered it with a handkerchief. Then he removed the cloth just like I taught him. But when he opened his hand, there was nothing there. I thought he must have made a mistake, but it turned out I was wrong.
I learned this trick so I could make others smile. You're actually supposed to have a present in your hand when you open it, but I couldn't think of what to give you.
Unable to hold in the tears any longer, Lev started to cry.
You both have done so much for me. I just couldn't find anything good enough.
He wiped away his tears with the back of his hand, his voice quavering slightly as he fought to get the words out.
I'm really sorry for running off and scaring you guys. But I was worried because you're always so busy. It hurt when you wouldn't listen to me, and I've been so lonely. Tried not to let it get to me, but it just ended up being too much.
We're sorry too, Lev. But don't worry. Soon we won't be as swamped anymore. There's supposed to be a big group moving to Folka from Seed Hollow soon. I hear at least one of them's a doctor.
Once things have settled down, we'll all spend some quality time together. I'd love to go shopping in Seed Hollow as a family. That sort of thing. You'd like that too, right, dear?
Of course. As long as we decide on a budget beforehand.
Way to go, Lev! Seeing them all smiling together like that reminded me of Master Sokka for some reason. Once we're back in Fantagrande, I think I'll pay a visit to Vaults and tell him all about this little adventure.
The gains. And now the future is bright. That's probably going to have quite a high reward for it, I'd imagine.
Sometime later, a brand new clinic was built in Folka. Apparently, the people of Tempule and Folka had chipped in to pay for it. A doctor really did move in from Seed Hollow, too, so Lev's parents were finally able to make more time for their son.
I'm gonna be a great doctor one day. I'll work super hard so I can give you a real present. Just you wait and see.
With an attitude like that, I have no doubt he'll make an amazing doctor. And besides, now he has my patented magic trick to put smiles on everyone's faces. When I peeked inside the clinic on one of our days off, I saw Lev chatting happily with the people of Folka. I'm sure this town will keep prospering even after we leave. The people here are tough. They'll overcome any hardship that comes their way. And that's what I believe anyway. After seeing the smile on Lev's face, how could I think otherwise?
Yeah, 50 attack for the finishing that off. 200 health as well. Grand opening announcement. New archive entry. So finishing them is also how we get the rest of the archive pieces. That makes a lot of sense because I was like, well, I can't miss that many. Surely. That makes so much sense now. So there must be an archive entry for every single character. So, you know, we missed possibly one from the main story. But there's still so many more to get. Grand opening announcement. Thanks to the generous donations we received, Folk Medical Clinic is proud to open its doors to serve the community. This wouldn't have been possible without your valuable contributions. Thank you all from the bottom of our hearts. With our new and improved equipment and staff, we are now able to accept emergency visits as well as provide house calls in the evenings. Our enhanced system for rotating attending physicians means everybody gets the speedy care they need in case of emergencies. Protecting your health is our highest priority. If you're not feeling well for any reason, please stop by for a friendly consultation. Right, we have multiple things that I wish to do before we really continue on. Number one would probably be to do the last remaining normal quest that we have on hand. That would make a lot of sense, but I'd imagine like other things are going to open up now. Yeah, more forgeable weapons are now available at the blacksmith.
Skyfarers, huh? I can make just about anything.
Premium sword, that is a fish. And stunner. Don't have a way of making either of them, but of course every weapon has traits that once you've leveled them up, you get even more good stuff.
What should I strengthen?
Upgrading weapons.
I'll unlock its
We still need dragon scales, champions merits, and more, so we're far off being able to upgrade more than that.
Let's get to it.
I did click forward, right?
What kind of weapons you need?
Oh, I guess you don't have a fish weapon. Aren't you unlucky? Rose crystal knife, sword breaker, leather tunnel on Cortana. Tupsimati is the one I don't have. Storm cloud. Albacore blade. Yeah, but that was one of my favorite weapons in like Monster. But my charge blade was the spinach fish, was the best water elemental weapon. Yeah, in Rice. It's just doing that again, basically. Ultima sword as well. Some people don't get the fishy stuff. That looks like a cool little assault rifle though. With the rail on it a bit. Xeno Phantom Demon Blade. A premium sword is very premium though.
Don't forget about upkeep.
I probably don't have to engage massively with certain systems at this point in time. But there must be more quests to get in Seed Hollow. Trading Dahlia badges. You can now trade Dahlia badges for items. Badges are obtained from quick quests and come in gold and silver. Knick-knack vouchers are required to transmute new sigils. You can trade treasures and sigils to Sirio Kate for vouchers. Transmuting sigils. Knick-knack vouchers are used at the Knick-knack Shack. To obtain new sigils at random, if luck is on your side, you might even walk away with very rare sigils. Ah, so many systems now. Paths of upgrade and progression. Costs 5 vouchers, rare or epic. This is the showroom. Nimble defense, tactic leveled 7. Slow resistance, yeah. I don't have enough vouchers. I have 0 vouchers. Dahlia badges, which I don't have any. So you can buy sigils, materials. So help people out in quick quests. Be able to buy your materials straight up. Sounds actually pretty cool. Also, this is where you get at least 5 crewmate cards. Makes sense. And you can buy vouchers here too. Costs 7 gold Dahlia badges for 1 crewmate card. So, yes, that's a lot of grinding in the quick quest stakes. Yeah, we got past the tutorial. You have 5, the store has 1? I don't even know. No. I don't know.